So a very good morning. I hope you are fine, well and good. So in this video, we'll be analyzing and we'll be discussing certain points regarding the malware attacks and how to prevent and avoid them. That is our main intention of this video. Okay. So as I usually want to say you all, this is just a current affair. Okay, current affair, and it should be analyzed in a proper manner so that you will be getting an understanding regarding what actually and malware is all about and how actually we can prevent. Okay, so that is the main inspect, or that's the main motto of uploading this video. So I hope you will definitely enjoy the session regarding what are the different types of dangerous malware attack and how to avoid them. Okay, so this usually been fetched from internet, so I hope it will you also get an understanding regarding what actually the thing is and how actually the implementation has been going on. So types of malware attack we'll be discussing in details, and how actually we will be analyzing certain things regarding what a malware is and how actually we can prevent malware from any other dangerous sites. Okay, while installing or while uploading or while downloading. Okay, so the things. So as we all know that today's topic is all about malware, and as we even know that as it is a malicious software which is being designed to damage, repair or exploit computer and computer systems. Okay, so this is all about malware on or a malicious software which usually been downloaded. Okay, so thus we can stay in the tense that the most important we have had well known digital is because of high attendance of uncertain consequences, that the reason why we are being secure, we need to become secure, right? So even physically as well as even soft even technically too, we can say. So and we can also say that malware is a warning to your company, both for commercial as well as productive perspective, we can say. So further it is negotiated to protect data, or we can say, okay, screening the data. Okay, that's what here it has been also been written. So however, it is essential to arrange malware analysis reliable, because understanding how different types of malware spreads is vital for including or removing them. Okay, so that is what about the actual intention of having a discussion regarding what actually malware is. Okay, so when we discuss about the development of malware attacks or cyber attacks and avoidance and obfuscation of the different methods which usually maintained for various security officials as well as anti malware communities, and how actually we are going to prevent them, that is actual matter of how actually we are regardless of how actually we are analyzing the things and how actually we are protecting in a productive way, and we are securing our environment with the different tools or instruments which usually debugs the things, which usually stops the things the things which usually been done by a hacker, or we can say an unwanted software. Okay, so this is all about an example which usually given here, that fileless malware that only survives in a system RAMs to evade or exploit, according to the Fortinet threat report. Okay, according to Fortinet threat report, what actually it says about. So a fileless malware that only survives in a system's RAM to evade being exploit. Okay, so there are 40 different malware families in Q1 2019, and the Emonet malware is one of the highest number of infected devices. Also, okay, so according to that example which you usually been written here. Okay, so that such that you will be getting an regardless of how actually the exposure is been done to the digitalization world, the exposure is been done to the internet, and how actually you are fetching the things which need to be analyzed and which need to be uh, protected. Okay, so that's the reason why we will be discussing in this article. We will be discussing 10 different types of malware attack and how actually we can prevent them. Okay, or cure them. So here you can say, here you can see also the 10 different malwares which usually been here: Trojan horse, worms, adware, cryptojacking, spyware, ransomware, malvetting, backdoor, toolkit, rootkit, and botnet. Okay, so these are the different malware, or 10 different types of malware. Okay, so first is Trojan horse. We all know Trojan horse, what it is and how actually this Trojan horse helps us in preventing. So Trojan horse is type of malware, okay, popular malware Okay, so in this, what actually the attackers do is to prevent this malware as sometimes beneficial, such as specific offer to present to infiltrate computer system so that people could enter it without any hesitation. Okay, moreover, Trojan horse is a malware often shares the same capabilities to other malware counting. Okay, spyware, adware, and productive tremendous obstacle to the user. Okay, so this is all about what here is the picture to make you simply make the things simple. Okay, so how actually Trojan horse looks like and the features. Okay, so there are some features which usually which usually prevents this malware. Does it if it gets into your system, hence it steals the sensitive data, as we know that, and takes your personal information like payment card information. Okay, so mainly it's blockage your antivirus software. Okay, so what it actually does, it blocks the antivirus software, and thus it slows down your system and it does not operate properly. Okay, and therefore it's essential to protect your system from this kind of malware. Okay, especially Trojan horse. Okay, so what actually how actually we can prevent it. A Trojan horse can also be okay, a Trojan horse can only enter a system if the user gives permission. Okay, so whenever we are giving or installing something, we usually give them permissions like file permissions, like image and custom permissions, like location permissions. In the similar fashion, when we give or download something in our PCs too, we give permission. So it is all about your permission details. Okay, then after it therefore it applies false information in downloading certain agreement sessions. Okay, so we can prevent that in the fashion. Okay, so thus we should have use discretion with withdrawal accident downloading, for example, which would really harm your computer or PC. Okay, so that's how we can prevent a Trojan horse. Okay, so then after worm. So what is a worm? So when we discuss about worm, it is similar to how actually it is been affecting from one computer to another computer, one device to another device, based upon the attachment which usually we share, based upon the documents we usually transfer from one person to another person, or the attachments of website links. Okay, while worm is been attached in the fashion from one to another. Okay, so therefore to common worm reduce bandwidth, install a backdoor or unnecessary programs, and even eat up all the data files functioning systems until drive get empty. Okay, so as we know from the above para that worms do not need any interface. Okay, worms do not need what any kind of interface of the user to be issued or proclaimed. Okay, thus they are unusual complex to protect against that. Okay, so how we can prevent it is all about, as we all know very well, that prevention is quite complex. Okay, prevention is quite complex in the place of a worm, but fact is that you can simply make your PC secure simple by activating the firewall. Okay, so here firewall comes into role, which usually been protected, which usually been comes in our protection, or in the way we usually deal with the worms. Okay, so as it is simple, limited, or reduce network traffic, or particularly unapproved user. Okay, so this is how we can have a very good session regarding and prevention of worms and prevention of different kinds of malware which accidentally get installed in our computer. Okay, so in the upcoming videos, if possible, we'll be discussing in details. Okay, because it is a basic knowledge regarding what actually a malware is and how what are the different types of malware is. So you will be getting all the things in your PC, in your internet itself. Okay, either rather than saying or rather than giving example of what actually a malware is all about. Okay, so let me end the video here itself. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe the channel, like the channel, and share the channel as soon as possible for the latest updates.